Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Phoenix Draconis coming with you with another toy review video. And this week's video is Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron Trilogy's Decepticon Snapdragon. And it was just by pure passing when I was over at, I think it was Walmart, that I saw him and I was like, cool. Now I know I should have gotten the Siege 8 face. So if I do wind up finding 8 face, I'll have him. You know, not a bad looking figure. Now I have seen other video reviews of Snapdragon. I do like them. As a matter of fact, I think either it was on Mercari or Let Go or Offer Up that I saw the G1 Snapdragon, or at least the Headmaster component, and that looked pretty cool, honestly. Anyway, let's go ahead and show off the box, and I'm gonna tilt the camera just a bit. There we go. And you can tell he's in his regular traditional box, opened up, or I should say showcasing the figure. As you can tell, it's a combination where his arms and part of his legs are white or off-white, with a combination of dark black and purple. So he's pretty much kind of like in the dark there. Of course, the box, has the open window, so it showcases the figure. Here on the side, boom, has some great artwork of Snapdragon in his robot mode. On the other side, you have the traditional box art for this line. Great artwork. And on the back, you have his product shots. I'll try to back this up just a bit. There we go. And it shows him in his robot mode, the jet mode, and his dragon mode. And it shows, where the Headmaster unit will go into the cockpit there. So let's go ahead and get him out of the box, and the immortal words of Optibotimus, let's see how cool he really is. Yeah, let's see how cool he really is. Alright folks, there he is out of his packaging, posed up and ready for battle. And he looks like a very awesome looking figure. I really like him. Though of course, because of the background stuff, he's kind of blending in, because most of his body is in different variations of dark purple and black. The only thing that stands out is basically his helmet, his arms, and part of his legs. And there are some, bits and pieces that are in a type of teal color and whatnot. So, again, it's pretty awesome looking. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the figure a little bit closer. Try and zoom in if I can. Come on. There we go. And look at that detail on that face. It is fucking awesome. And then as it focuses, you see a lot of molded detail in his chest piece. Now, one thing I kind of wish they had done is the chest, like when his head comes on, this chest piece will open up and show the power indicators and whatnot, but that's okay. You can tell the stamped Decepticon symbols, and as the light hits it, you see a lot more molded details along the bottom portion where his abdomen is, a lot of portion in his waist and cod piece, a lot of molded detail along his upper and lower thighs, his calves or his shins here. Along the sides, you see that partial, that clear that clear yellow plastic for the canopy, and there's some more details inside the canopy that I will show you momentarily, but it is awesome. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back, and it's got a very smooth backpack. And let's see, there we go. See, there we go. I just had to brighten that up, and there's a lot of good molded detail, man. And of course you see the back of his head. That is awesome. Come on, focus. Alrighty. So, and of course, let's take a look at his weapons here. And as you can tell, let's see, can I focus? Oh, hang on. Let me angle the camera a bit. Alright, I'm back. And as you can tell, his weapons are just a single molded purple plastic. There are some open areas, but you can tell there's a lot of good molded detail on here. Now, I've always complained that the hollow syndrome that this weapon or these weapons normally have, but for some reason, this actually works out pretty well. So let me go ahead, put him back forward, and I'm going to go ahead and show off the head. Now, we've already taken a look at the face, and that is awesome. You can see some really great details on the face. The face mask is in a purple hue. The rest of the head or the helmet is in a white. And of course you see the red and the back of the head on here, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and take his head off. There we go. I'm going to lay him down there. And I'm going to transform him back. And there we go. There we go. Right there. And you can tell this time around. Come on, focus. Focus, damn it. Sorry, folks, I'm just having some. There we go. And as you can tell, they actually did some really good some really great paint applications with this headmaster. You know, it's been a long while since I was actually pleased with seeing some good paint apps on these headmaster units. They had done this earlier on with some of the earlier Titan Masters from Power of the Primes, and of course, I think Titans Returns, but then they kind of fell off, and so I was kind of disappointed with that. Now I'm seeing it with certain figures. I think they're going to go ahead and do that. But all in all, I mean, this is a good representation of this headmaster. And of course, you have, the arms do move forward. And of course, the legs bend. It's sort of like in a seated position. So, it is pretty good. I like it, and the head is on a type of ball joint, so it allows you to spin around. The legs are not separated here on the shin, so they just go out in one piece, and of course it's just one solid piece for the arms, but other than that, it's not bad looking. And of course you have the face here on the back. So let's see here. So at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and put Snapdragon's headmaster over here. Sit him down, and we're gonna go ahead and see about transformation. All right, I'm back. So you're going to go ahead and take off the weapons. I've already done it with his right hand, and there goes the other. Alright, so go ahead, put this like so. Now the head's already off. I'm going to go ahead and turn this around. We're going to flip this portion here, which makes up the nose cone. I'll do that again for those that didn't see it the first time. And there. So that is on there. And as you can tell, it makes just one line on either side. Like so. So now, okay, so there is this portion right here which makes up the landing gear. I'll pull that down. Alrighty. Now we're going to go ahead and turn the legs like this, turn them inside like so, and we're going to go ahead and snap these together. Now, if you haven't noticed, there is a tab right here, and it goes into that port right there. There is a tab, clear yellow tab right here, and it goes into the clear port right there. So we go ahead and snap that together, and just snap all this there. Oopa. Like so. And there we go. So when you put the the calves together to form up the nose cone, the thighs kind of move in like so in a V shape. So now that that is done, and to just zoom out just a bit, there we go. Now we're going to lift this up like so. And we're going to go ahead and twist the arms out like so. Now these arms, in case you haven't noticed, they're on a type of rocker hinge of some kind. So that's going to fold in as you move the arms, and it's going to snap into place like so. So for those that didn't see it the first time, come on, there we go. Alright, so you're going to move this arm, which is going to move this rocker hinge, as you can tell. And then once you're in, just push it down inside, and when you hear, as you heard that click, it's going to go in. Alrighty. Now, this top piece is on a rocker hinge, so what you're going to do also is you're going to pull this up like so, and there's that hinge right there, and that's going to go over these legs here. So you're going to just move this over, and now one thing just want to show you before I forget. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a tab here and here, and they go into these very small slots here and here. And there you go. So far so good, as you can tell. And now, let's see here. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and twist the arms like so. As you can tell the first time around, I twisted it around. We're going to do the same on this side, and that's going to twist like that. Alright, so far so good. Now there is a tab here that goes into that slot right here. So you're going to snap that in there and do the same here. There we go. And we're going to take this wing over here, turn that down. There we go. And let's see, I believe that is it, at least for this one. So I'm going to put that down like so, and we're going to focus. Yay! Hooray for focusing. Now, oh yes, almost forgot a couple of things. So these weapons that we see on either side, they are actually going to fit in the tabs right here. So I'm going to plop those in there, straighten that out, plop this one in here, straighten that out, and there we go. Alright, and there is the jet. I'm going to go ahead. There is Snapdragon's Titan Master right there. And I have to say, I mean, he looks fucking awesome. I'm going to try and zoom in just a bit like that. And there he is in vehicle mode with his Titan Master outside. Not bad. I like it. The only complaints I have is that there is no third landing gear. Of course, this is all one solid piece for the landing gear, so I guess it's okay. But I mean, that would be awesome to have an actual landing gear in the back, coming out like from his chest here, opening up in the sides, and boom, you got a landing gear. But hey, it's an idea, and I accidentally knocked down his headmaster. So what we're going to do now is we're going to open up the cockpit, and you have to open it up from the center here, and because it's part of his legs, it's split down the middle. So we're going to open that up like so, and this is what I was mentioning earlier, and boom, look at the detail in that cockpit. That is fucking awesome. See, now that is awesome right there. So what you're going to do, of course, now normally whenever I have my Headmaster or Titan Master in, where they have it in vehicle mode, I put his Headmaster in there, and like, whoop, there goes the landing gear. There we go. And right there. Yeah, that is fucking awesome. Now, like I mentioned before, I do have a couple complaints. The landing gear, or the rear landing gear, would have been cool, even if it's like kind of like lifted up just a bit in the rear. It still would have been awesome. But another thing that I do have a gripe with is this back portion, which is kind of exposed. I mean, it's got the nice cool Decepticon symbol, but this back portion should have been covered, or at least have some sort of attachment in the back to cover this up. But and that would have given him a much more flush look. Also, another thing are the back, are this portion here. If they had gone ahead and made this portion of the turbines a little bit more longer and just have his arms pulled down and then pop back up, sort of like with Overlord, or Titans Returns Overlord, that would have been awesome, because it would have just folded in and it would have hit this portion right here. You know, very neat. But other than that, I mean, like I said, it is not a bad looking jet, depending on how you have it. There we go. Put to focus. I mean, it's pretty good. I like it. You know, so that's 2 modes down, or you know, 1 mode down. The next we're gonna go ahead and work on is Snapdragon, or I should say, is the Dragon mode. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to take the Headmaster or Titan Master, whichever term you prefer. Get him out of there. Ta-da! All right, put him over there, lay him down, and we're gonna close this portion up. It's nice. I like it so far. I don't have any complaints about it. Alright, so what we're going to do next, we're going to go ahead and turn him upside down. We're going to take off the weapons. Whoops. There we go. Take that one off. Take that one off. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and take the turbines away from the main body. And so we're going to go ahead and turn the arms up like that, or like so. To put the wings like that. Wait a minute. Oh, silly me. So I need to turn the arms like that, put these wings like so, do that, and oh, Jesus Christ, I got this all ass backwards. So there we go. Turn this around like so. Turn this up like that. Turn this around like so. There we go. Much better. Sorry about that, folks. Just getting a little bit ass backwards. Alrighty. Okay. And so now gonna go ahead and bend the legs, or which will now become the legs, since we're doing a totally different mode, like so. Now we're going to take this, I'm going to go ahead and try and show that up to you. I'm going to take this section and we're going to move it down like so, and doing this. Now there's a tab right there, like so. I'm going to use that to push and pull like that. And so you have his feet. Yay! So now that that portion is done, I'm going to go ahead and turn him this way. And we're going to take this portion and we're going to flip that up. I'm going to take this here. I'm going to flip that open like so. And then like that. Then we're going to go ahead and push this portion back in like that. Alright. Now we're going to flip this around. And we're going to take this nose cone and we're going to push it down like that. Oh, one thing I forgot to do is, there we go, push that landing gear down. So we got that down, so we now have his tail, like so. Yay for tails. Alright. Now we gotta lift this back portion here. So there you are. Going to open this up. Boy. Ah, there we go. So we got that down. I should say we got that up. Gotta go ahead and move these arms down. So for those that didn't see it, we're going to go ahead using this black portion here. We're going to twist that up or down like so. And push these arms down like so. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and take this portion, we're going to swing it down like so. Okay. So I'm going through the instructions over here, and as you can see, there we go. It's supposed to snap in, looks like to the side of the pegs. So I'm going to try that again. Okay, I think I did it. Okay, yeah, there it goes, there it goes. Okay, so there are these, I don't know if you can see them, I'm going to try and get them into the light, there they are. So there's a tab right here and here, and they go into these slots on the side, there you go, here and there. So go ahead and angle it in just the right way. I just had it a little while ago. There we go. Okay. So it snaps in there now. Alright. Now. Oops. There it goes. Alright. So now that that is on there. There are, yeah. Okay, so there is a post right here, and here there is a slot right there and right there. That's where it's going to snap into. And it looks like that is where alright, so I think, yeah, I think that's where we got everything now, with the exception of one other thing, and that is Snapdragon's lower jaw. Now, this is probably a throwback from one of the Titans Returns small Headmaster units that had like some sort of vehicle, and basically it kind of like snapped in, sort of like, I think I did have a Snapdragon which unfortunately I cannibalized and used as one of Overlord's Power Masters, so I can't show that off now, but I'm going to go ahead put the arms and the legs in this position here, and that's gonna go ahead and hold right here. Now there is a tab, I don't know if you can see it, but I guarantee you will see it on there, that kind of snaps into place. If I can just get it in there. So, judging, and I'm going to show you the diagram. So, judging from what I am seeing, that head is supposed to snap underneath the upper jaw, based off of the diagram. I'm just having a hell of a problem trying to snap it in there, which is why I've got it out of camera right now. Yes, I think I got it. Yay. So, there he is. I'm just trying to zoom in. Or not zoom in, but focus. I think there's weapons that need to be added on either side, which actually go into these ports here and here. So let me do that right now. Right there and right there. Right. Not too bad at all. And, he's not too bad. It's a little bit difficult, but again, this is my first time transforming him, so, it's pretty awesome. So, not bad. Though, more than likely, it's either going to be the robot mode or the jet mode. That'll probably wind up keeping him in. But, all in all, again, not a bad looking figure. Nice. Wow. Alright, so... let's see. He's a very interesting figure, a very, very nice homage to the original Headmaster Triple Changer of G1 lore. Score I can give him, I'm going to give him around, I'd say, an 8.5 to a 9. Mostly because of my own stupidity of not basically transforming him a few times before the filming of this video. But he's a great looking figure. Honestly, I'm probably going to see if I can try and find Ape Face to complement him, because it's really, really awesome looking. I'm going to go ahead and transform him back into robot mode. I'm going to do a quick size comparison, and I'm going to give you my final thoughts on it. Alright folks, there they are, and they are looking awesome. And there he is in the background with, I should say, in front of Overlord. And in addition, we got Magnus for some scale comparisons. And you can tell that Magnus does tower, and I should say Overlord does tower over Snapdragon, as well as he should. So it's like I said, it's a nice looking figure and everything. I've got no complaints about it, other than the aforementioned stuff. But other than that, as I stated, I gave it a 9.5, I should say an 8.5 to 9 in terms of my scoring. So it's not bad looking. I like it. that is my review of this figure. Have you yourself gotten it? And if so, what are your gripes about the figure? Is it a good ad for you? Would you recommend it to anyone else? Leave your comments, suggestions in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Every time someone subscribes, it helps out my channel. Make sure you ring the notification bell so that way you're up to date on any new videos that come out. So this is my review of Earthrise Snapdragon, and this is Phoenix Draconis, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.